we're getting to game 2 of the second set between BearIRL and Sleepy. So, okay, so Sleepy decided to change up his playstyle, which did seem to work better in his favor. He decided to play more aggressive, and I definitely for this matchup, I feel like that is the way you need to play it. So BearIRL is actually a fairly new player. He said he did pick up Smash not too long ago. I didn't see how long ago he said, but considering that he's only been playing this character and this game for a short amount of time, he's doing very well. I think he took managed to take the first game of the first set between the two. So let's see if we can continue to get another one. So one thing about Rob Side B, as you guys know, for the most part, at least you guys should know, is that his arms do reflect projectiles. But the thing is, it has to be angled in a way where it'll actually reflect. And the thing is if you just shield it, it's a free punish for you. So if you ever see that move thrown out, yeah, just go ahead and punish it. Don't be afraid of it. If you're throwing out a cannon while he's doing it, make sure it goes above him. So that way it will not be reflected and you'll just hit him on the head. Alright, so one of the things you do need to look out from Rob's Nair, good Nair right there, is for Rob's Nair is that it does start from behind. So if you are approaching him from behind, he can throw out that move fairly decent speed. It's not the quickest move in the world, but if you are not prepared for that move to come out from behind, that will get you. I think I don't know if they're tied. I have to look at the frame data again. But I do believe Rob's up air and nair are his two quickest. Oh, he also has fair too. I'm actually not sure which one would be faster. I really need to look up that frame data. If any Rob mains in the chat, let me know which one is his quickest aerial. Because I know for sure you could react to Dare and back air before it comes out. Dare you definitely could too, but you just need to recognize it immediately. Yeah, it's like Rob does like a little like freeze animation right before he does it. Okay, yeah, so one thing is like if a Rob is going to be trying to come down on you, they're always going to try to fall down with Nair. Because once they get it out, it has relatively little lag when they land with it. So if they do land with it, it is fairly hard to get a punish on them, but if they do land right in front of your shield, you should be able to get a shield grab on them. Fastest is fair, up air is a frame better. Okay, that's good to know. Alright, so if you're in front of Rob, he can definitely throw out a fair and he should be able to catch you. Of course, if you're above him, up air should definitely be able to catch you. The thing that we did see earlier, if you were watching, is that you are able to challenge Rob's up air with Duck Hunt's Dare, which makes absolutely no sense considering how that was really sad. So it looks like we're going to be going to game 3 of this set. Yeah, just gotta stop doing those SDs off of Dare. I don't feel like that's a common thing with Robs, but oh well. Yeah, so if a Rob is trying to challenge you with up air, as long as you jump at him at the right height and you throw out that dare, you will be able to catch him and you will be able to spike him. And considering how slow Rob's ascent is and his weight and his aerial mobility in general, you should be able to kill him fairly easily with the dare. So I didn't do dream that yet still. And then next up, next will be White Husky and let's get into it. Oh yeah, and then for your information, King of Slug, all these matches are recorded, so they will be on my YouTube channel later on, so you'll be able to check them out when that happens. I'll probably have them uploaded by tonight, because we honestly don't have too many videos. And let's get right into it. So we're back on Duck Hunt again. We do feel that this at least from what we can see and what you can just kind of tell by their kits, this stage should benefit Rob more than it benefits Duck Hunt. Somebody was saying earlier this is a good stage for Rob, so if that is true, then this is definitely a much better stage for Rob, because we consider this one of Duck Hunt's worst stages, actually. The only time it's good to come to this stage is if you're playing against a heavy character such as Bowser or maybe not yeah, let's say Bowser and DK. You don't want to go on this stage against Charizard for tree reasons. Because one thing, of course, this stage probably does have the largest flat stage of them all, like just like the largest largest base of all the stages. So you're able to out camp your heavy opponents fairly easily, and it just makes it really hard for them to approach you. So in that case, that's the only time we really want to go here. Yeah. So so for any Rob mains out there, if you weren't here earlier, or any just new Duck Hunt mains there that are listening in too. Reasons why this stage is not particularly good for Duck Hunt is mostly just because of the ducks. Ducks kind of ruin everything. So let's say he summons a can right now, and then there just happens to be a duck that pops out of that bush right as he does it. Like, yeah, right there. If he summoned a can, he would have just exploded right there, and it just would have been, been free damage. So Bear almost got the follow-up right there. But the other thing, too, is you can use the ducks to your advantage. As you can see, you can get dog assist. If you hit the duck in the location, the last one where the last duck to fall is where the dog is going to pop up, unless it's at the very edge. If it's at the very edge, it will be next to either the tree or the bush towards the center of the stage. Okay, so one thing that Bear did right there that he should have done was in that rapid jab, he should have held it out for a little bit longer. Just because rapid jab, as long as you get it right on them to when you start it up, you're able to whittle down their shield enough that you're guaranteed to shield poke them with the finisher. So one pro tip for you guys. However, you are able to roll out in the middle of the rapid jab. You do need to have the timing down, of course. But if you do, you are able to get out of Duck Hunt's rapid jab like that. Other thing that's notable about Duck Hunt's jab is that it is very hard to SDI out of. It is doable, but you will get like a guaranteed 14% no matter what. Alright, so right now, one thing I'm not really seeing Sleepy doing, at least I feel like I don't see him doing too much, is going for a lot of good gyro placements. He's just kind of throwing it out, not really trying to do that many intricate setups with it. Okay, good catch with the up air right there. Alright, so I guess one thing to keep in mind is if they are high enough and they don't fast fall with their nair, you should be able to catch them with either an up smash or an up tilt, just because the hitbox will be favorable for them, for Duck Hunt. So just make sure you get directly under him, because it looks like even if he does hit you and you're right under Rob, you only have to worry about the weak hitbox of nair. So you're always going to want to make sure you're positioned right below him when that happens. Okay, so Bear almost had something going right there for a ledge setup. If I got one big criticism for Bear right now, it's I don't see him going for any ledge setups at all. Almost took it right there. That is the thing about Nair you do have to be wary of, is it is fairly strong, and since Duck Hunt is fair, actually, he's a good medium weight, but for some odd reason he just feels lighter. That's because I'm used to playing heavy characters. Oh, is that gonna be? No, he didn't. Okay. Which is almost an SD. Sleepy's good on Sleepy for trying to mix up the gyro setup right there. I was calling him on that a little bit earlier. Okay, so Sleepy's just it seems like for the most part Sleepy's just electing to use the gyro to mess with the CAD. I definitely highly advise all your Rob mains to do that, just because it will change the way that the can will get sent. So let's say the can's on the ground, you hit it with the gyro. The can should not move, but the next time you launch an attack at it, it'll go in the same direction and have the same knockback. Oh, Bear didn't challenge that. If he just went off stage with the dare, he actually would have taken it, and that's going to be it. Alright, so GG's to Sleepy taking it. So yeah, Bear, just make sure whatever you got Rob recovering, just go ahead and throw out that dare, just because you are able to actually beat out Rob's up air. You just need to make sure you space it correctly. But yeah, that was really, really close. That honestly showed how even the matchup can be. But yeah, good games to both.